Now, there may be more than a few questions going through your head right now. Who is this guy? Why are parts of his face and neck red while others aren't? Now, the last two questions might take some time to explain, but I can easily answer the first. My name is Carson, though most of you probably know me as CDK, my channel name, or maybe you've just stumbled upon my channel, which in that case, I would just like to say welcome and thank you for choosing to watch me out of all of the other creators you could have watched right now on YouTube. To answer your other questions, though, I was born with a very rare genetic skin condition known as epidermolysis bullosa. I know, it's kind of a mouthful, but you could call it EB for short. Basically, all it boils down to is I'm missing the gene that tells my skin to stay attached. Now, does that necessarily mean the skin is just falling off my body? No, it just means that I am very susceptible to skin injury if there's too much friction or if I bump something too hard. There are many other effects of the condition, but I don't want to get into all of them right now. There are, however, two that I want to touch on. The first being, why do I talk kind of funny? That is because whenever I eat, sometimes I'll get blistering or tearing inside my mouth or even on my lips on occasion. And over time, as those scars and blisters heal, it causes something called scar tissue. It can constrict my mouth, making it a little bit harder to talk, to the point where sometimes my words don't come out as clearly as I would like. Now on to the second point. You may not have noticed up until this point, but my hands actually are missing fingers. Well, kind of. Not really. I'll explain. Basically, all that happened is when I was really young, similarly to my mouth, I got a lot of blistering and scarring on my hands. And as those blisters and scars healed, it caused scar tissue, which essentially constricted my hands inward on themselves to the point where all I have left is a thumb. But my thumb is still very mobile. It's actually why I wear this white strand of wrap right here, basically to keep my thumb from attaching to the rest of my hand. Now, if you've taken a glance at my channel, you'll notice that most of my content, in fact, actually all of my content so far, is all gaming related. And you're probably thinking, how can someone with no fingers possibly hold a gaming controller? Well, truth is, I've actually been playing video games since I was about 10 years old. And over time, I've learned to adapt. I learned where to place my hands so that I can move the thumbsticks. I learned how to press the buttons using only what's left of my ring and pinky finger. And eventually, I learned how to use keybinds so that I can make other actions inside of games easier for myself. All in all, though, over the past 10 years, gaming has been one of the few things that has allowed me to escape and have fun with friends when I can't play sports. So my goal for this channel is simple. I want to build a truly hopeful community of gamers on YouTube to come together and just have a good time, maybe have a few laughs, or maybe I can teach you a few things and you could teach me some. To wrap things up though, if you did make it this far in the video, I would like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I truly look forward to getting to know you all.